when I was in Dubai with Sam. Sam was like a friend of mine, and we were in the car one time, and we had someone else in the car, whatever it was, and I ended up making a joke about him. I ended up making a joke, which usually would have been fine if it was just me and him and, we're just laughing and stuff. But there was someone else in the car with us that we had just met in the first day. And I made a joke about, I won't go into details just out of respect, but I made a joke that was just about his relationships, let's say. And he looked at me, and I was so surprised that he did this. And he looked at me and he was like, bro, don't joke about that. That's all he did. And I literally instantly, I put my hand on his shoulder. I was like, oh yeah, you're right, fair enough. My respect for him just doubled instantly. I made like a little bit of a insulting joke that usually could have been fine with our vibe, but maybe it was a bit more inappropriate because there was someone else here, and it was a joke that he didn't like. And he just said it, he just went, bro, don't joke about that. That was it. He didn't swear at me, he didn't escalate or anything. Now imagine if he let me joke about it. Just think about it. It's just imagine if it's just a joke, bro. Imagine if you let me joke about it, and imagine if he like laughed too, the equivalent of me calling myself a packy. Imagine if he just kind of laughed about this. yeah, my relationships are like this, right? What would have that done? What would have happened with that? I would have been slightly more likely to make that kind of joke, but probably a lot more likely to make that joke again, right? Because he's just laughed at it, he's ignored it, he's shown me a bit of reinforcement, and maybe I got a couple of laughs. That's positively reinforcing me to make the exact same kind of joke again. Since that moment, I'll never make a joke like that again, because he's made it clear he doesn't like that, and I respect him, he's a friend.